John, I know you've been working hard, and we've talked about trying to find that rhythm and getting back into that way that you were playing when you got hurt last year. Did tonight feel like it was pretty close to that?
Yeah, I definitely think starting to find my rhythm offensively. Just continue to put the work in every day. Stay on my routine. Trust what I work on. That's pretty much what I was going to do anyway. So I knew it was like kind of only a matter of time. But the thing with me is just continue my work. Don't be satisfied with anything and just keep it going.
Does it get a little easier when that first three goes through the net?
A little easier for sure.
Jizzle, 13 points tonight. Are you starting to get more comfortable as you get more playing time?
It's starting to come to me more, so they've starting to believe in me more and just letting me play, and just really just trusting what they think I could do and my ability. So yeah, I think it's coming.
John, you've shown some explosiveness in the past two games. Was there a point through your rehab that you thought you might not have gotten that back? And what does it feel like that you have that back so early in the season?
Yeah, I think for me, probably for everybody who goes through like a surgery process, it's always like that little bit of doubt, like if you'll be able to come back the same or even better. But all I did was just attack it. Like I didn't really worry about the fear of not being able to or lose a step or anything like that. I try to stay in the pool a lot to keep my feet moving, keep my explosion. So I think it's just like a credit to the work. I can't really say anything other than that. And then Bob he did a great job at helping me, get my strength back and all that. So, that process, it was tough sometimes, but I'm just glad to be back.
Jizzle, how do you feel like the speed of the game has felt as a guy that's getting consistent minutes already in the first two games of your career?
It's a big difference from high school, so it just not really adjusting that, just really just being under control at that level. So that's what I've really been trying to work on, just being under control, playing at my own pace.
Are you at a point where you're almost surprised if CJ misses?
Frederick?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. He's one of the best shooters I've ever played with. It's just the consistency, and it's pretty much like, whenever he's open or not open, contested, not contested, I think it's a good ball. So, yeah.
You taking him or Landers?
That's a good one.
Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh. They're different kinds of shooters, though. They're different kinds of shooters. Yeah.
Cop out.
That's a good one, though, for sure.
What does it do for a team when you see your teammates knocking down threes at the rate you guys did in the first half? I mean, it felt like
It just it gave us that confidence just to keep doing what we're doing, just keep doing how we practice, and our practice just translated to our play tonight. So that's what it was glad to see that.
Josh Reed, 12 rebounds tonight. How much of a help is it when your bench is playing as well as it has these first two games?
It's awesome. It gives everybody a lift. Me and Odie were actually talking about Josh rebounding on the bench in like the last 2 minutes. I'm like, bro, go get, you know what I'm saying? I think you said 12, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big time. That's big time for Josh. He's one of those guys that's just gonna show up every day, do his job, and stay consistent. So, but it's always great whenever your bench comes in and plays well. It just gives everybody a lift. It just gives your team more life.
Jizzle, you talked about your confidence a little bit more. Just talk about what you're able to learn and get up to speed from these veteran guys in John, CJ, Simus. Just talk about the knowledge and what they were able to give to you so early in this career.
They've been telling me just trusting my abilities and just like play our game, play the Cincinnati way, and just implicate my game in that Cincinnati way. So it's been a lot to learn from them. It's been glad to see it day by day. So I'm thankful to have these veteran guys.
John, obviously the 60 points and the 13 three-pointers in the first half is great, but they only scored 27. I'm sure your coach is going to be very happy with the defensive effort, and especially to start the game when they only had 3 points, I think it was, in 6 minutes.
Yeah. Coach kind of got us in the locker room about the difference between the first half and the second half. I think one of the things we had to focus on is playing a full 40. That was one of the things that we wanted to really put an emphasis on at the beginning of the season, and the way that we approach practice and how we practice from start to finish. So I think that I think we got some work to do. It just shows we have some work to do. Great first half, but second half, I think our intensity dropped. We didn't play with as much intention. So I think that's the area we can improve on for sure.
How much of an emphasis for John, how much of an emphasis did Coach Miller put on rebounding? He told us he wasn't that happy with the effort on Monday, but you guys, it was a stark difference tonight.
Yeah. It's always going to be an emphasis for us. We feel like we can be one of the best rebounding teams in the country, best offensive rebounding team in the country. Just because we have so many long guys, we got a lot of length, a lot of athleticism on the wing. So I think that's just that for Coach West is going to be one of the consistent things that he preaches to us is just crashing the boards, because the more possessions you get, the better your chance of winning is. So.
Anything else? All right, thanks, guys.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Thank you.